So I just got this RGB headset stand in the mail. From Ordered it from Amazon. It was about 19 bucks, and I did consider getting a Corsair because I'm a big fan of Corsair products, and but they want like 70 bucks for it, and I think that's too expensive just for a headset stand. So I chose the Black Hawks. And it's got the full RGB. It's got the two USBs on the back, and it has a 3.5 millimeter audio jack on the side. So for 19 bucks, this is not a bad deal. I just got my Corsair keyboard. I just got me a new Corsair mouse. It's a Glaive. I believe it's the 2019 version of it. And I got a K55 motherboard. I just wanted the RGB, so I didn't want to go over like $60 or $100 trying to get a keyboard. And the mouse was about $70. I think it was either 50 or $70. And I price matched that one. I price matched the mouse. So for the keyboard and the mouse, I ended up spending maybe 80 bucks, 85 bucks, something like that. And then with this, it was 19 bucks. So, in all, I probably spent about $100 on everything. And also I had got a mouse pad, but the mouse pad covers like the my whole setup. Far as just like with the table and stuff like that. So the mouse pad, far as just the keyboard and the mouse. So what I'm gonna do while I'm filming this, I'm gonna take you into my setup and show exactly my setup. So this is my setup. So yeah. So yep. Then I got my beast over here. I'm still kind of working on. This is just an added bonus. I'm gonna keep the GPUs. I'm gonna upgrade the CPU to maybe a Intel or a AMD. I'll probably do the Ryzen, the next upgraded Ryzen. Change the motherboards out. I like Asus, so I'm gonna get an Asus motherboard. And I'm gonna keep the cooler, add a bracket to it for the cooling solution. I believe it's gonna be an AM4. That's what I'm hoping to mount that cooler because the cooler is brand new. I did some mods to it, and yeah. The GPU is going to stay the same. It's two GPUs. They're Asus Strix 1070s. This one right here, I'm not going to do like the ray tracing or whatever the case because the GPUs are fairly new. The SLI bridge is fairly new. Keep all of that. And everything is pretty well much going to stay the same, except upgrade the CPU and the motherboard. The power supply, it depends. I have an 850 P2 PSU in there. That's an EVGA. So it depends on how much power consumption it takes. It shouldn't be that much, so 850 should be sufficient. If anything, I'll upgrade it to 1,000 watts. But I'm gonna do a power consumption test on it, and this is gonna go to my second monitor that's sitting over here. It's waiting. So curved, and The monitor, basically I overclocked it to 110 megahertz, so it's fine. So I'm not going to upgrade that, changing out monitors, because these monitors were pretty expensive. But that's my setup with the RGB headset stand. So all of this is RGB. K55, the glaive, yeah. Got my little setup over here. It's junky right now. I kind of got to organize some stuff. Got that Pro Spider-Man and all of that stuff going on. I just got to organize it. Got my flat screens, and I still got to do some touch-ups to my room as far as painting and some baseboards and